Hi everybody, Will here. Just touching base with you again. Yeah, I've been dad about 13 years or so. Kind of, I don't know if you count when the kid is in utero or not as being part of your dadship. But if not, if that's not the case, then like Des just turned 13, so I guess he was the first. And now we got Wendy as well, and she is a tween, right? Which is like a preteen, which is what we called them when I was a kid. But now they got this new word tween, which is like some kind of in between, I guess, being a kid and a teen. It's a couple of years, anyway. So yeah, Wendy and I was home alone, like that. And I was working down here in the workshop, and she was doing something upstairs for herself, and it was getting around noontime, and she was feeling peckish, I guess, because she calls down. She goes, "Dad, Daddy, I'm hungry," and I'm like, "Okay, feed yourself." And then she's like, I don't know what to have. And I'm like, oh, okay, what do you want? I mean, we're just yelling back and forth. I don't know why we didn't just get together, but we're yelling. It's like, I want some beans, some baked beans. She loves them baked beans, right? She's a musical girl, let's put it that way. So I said to her, go make yourself some beans. And some time passes, and I'm assuming she's feeding herself, right? And then she called down, I don't know how to open a can. And I'm like, what? You don't know how to open a can of beans? Oh my gosh. And I'm thinking, okay, what kind of unimaginative, incompetent, like incurious parent has not taught the kids in their lives how to use basic kitchen utilities and tools? And I'm like, technically, I guess it's me. So post haste, I rush up there, which means quickly. I don't know why post haste means like after speed, but look it up. It's got some interesting etymology, how that word came together. So I goes up there, and she got the can out, and she is smart girl, right? She's a smart girl, just inexperienced. So she's got the can open out, and she's like confused. And I'm like, okay, now I get it. Yeah, it's not super obvious what to do. So I start thinking of how to help out. So first I get a multi-tool out. I get my multi-tool, which is this kind of thing right here, right? And where is it? There's one on here. So if you're out in the woods or something, and you're gonna open a can of whoop beans, you might use that. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's a poker. That's for poking at things. And there's another one here someplace. Is that it? Nope. Okay, there's like that's a problem with one of these multi-tools. There's so many different tools. Multiple. That's the multi part. Multi means many. There we are. That's the thing I'm looking for. That's for my can opener, right? So if you got a can, like I do, there's a can of beans, I hope. And you kind of hook it in there, and you're like tick, 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 and you're gonna like be cutting the metal with this thing. It's like a little blade. Looks like a key. I think it's called a can key, to tell you the truth. Now the problem with that thing is it's old school technology, and it leaves some sharp edges when you open up the top. So what smart folks did is they invented something called a can opener. It's a one-use tool. It's a mono tool. Actually, no, it's got a little bottle opener in it too. So I guess technically it's a multi-tool. Wow, I hadn't thought of that. So now a lot of people, and this is what Wendy was trying to do, right? They put the can on the side. Let me see if I can try this. They put the can on the side. Nope. That's actually pretty dangerous because when you open a can like that, that lid's gonna pop up. It's gonna be stuck on with a little metal tab, and you got a super sharp edge. If you stick your thumb in there, whoosh, you're gonna be cutting yourself and have like blood pudding or something like that. Anyway, what you want to do is you gotta look at that thing there, and it's like a little metal tab. You put it on a can, flat style, and watch this. You just do a little. You didn't even hear it, right? Did you? And it cut right into the can. It's in there. Now I'm gonna turn this and watch what happens. You can't see if I can turn my camera down here. See this? Oh, I never done that before. That's kind of cool. There we are, little bowler. I turn this. Whoop, whoop. Super easy. I wish I had a cool sound effect, but I just got the turning of the can. Watch this. I can smell them beans already. I hope it's beans. Pop! Comes right off. Look at that. Come up a little further here. Now look at that. Nice and easy. It's held on to the handle. It doesn't even do anything. Then I take the beans. No sharp edges and nothing. It's all sweet. And I pour them in there. In my bowl. I'm not gonna eat them cold. I'm gonna heat them up. So anyway, so yeah, that's the way you do it. And then it's held on there, and you just let it go, and falls right in the can. Pretty sweet. Hey, that's good. That's maple beans. Yum. I should have paid attention to the label before I took it off. Okay, so let's hope that don't spill. Anyway, so now she knows how to open a can of beans. Then maybe one day she'll use it to open a can of whoop ass. Because she's tough. So now, but that next thing, she wanted sausages and beans. Like that's how she likes it mixed together, all baked up. Yum, yum. So we got out some smoked turkey sausages. Because, well, in our household, we tend not to eat other mammals, right? We try not to eat other mammals like cows and pigs and stuff like that. We just eat birds and fish. I mean, like you realize like birds come from dinosaurs, right? So the dinosaurs they had that time, so I don't have no big problem eating them because I mean they were eating us when before we was what we is and we was mammals. But other mammals, you gotta show them some. I want to show them some respect, so I don't eat them. And also, like, I think it would make the cats nervous if we was eating mammals in our house all the time. But yeah. So that's it. So now you know how to open a can of whoop ass. Wendy knows how to open a can of whoop ass, and I am not as incompetent a parent as I had initially thought. Anyway, so I hope that's a useful skill for you. It's definitely useful for me. I'm gonna bake them beans up and have a little lunch. This happened the other day. I was on the weekend when the wife and the boy was out. He was out poking people with the sword again, which he likes to do. Yeah, that's competitive fencing. I like joking about it. That he like just goes around poking people like some kind of maniac with a sword, like there can only be one. And technically, I only got the one boy. We only got the one boy here, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, anyway, he got a bronze medal. I'm really proud of him. He was really proud of himself too. The wife was proud of him. Wendy was proud of him. And I think his coaches were proud of him too. So he worked really hard at that. He's been doing it for quite some time. Not as long as he's been alive, but as long as, I guess since he's been a tween. And now he's a teen. So who knows? And so that's pretty cool. So yeah, I haven't been doing much stand-up. There's been a lot of other stuff. And start of the year, January, February stuff, you get real busy. But I'm hoping to do a little bit more. I got some big plans for some little ideas for big plans. Anyway, so I'm still working on stuff here in the workshop. Hey, I think I got my thumb to it. Why? It's like it's not a mere image when I'm looking at my screen. So I'm always like pointing the wrong direction. Anyways, so hopefully I point myself in the right direction and I get to where I'm going. So anyway, that's about it for now. I'll see you around later. My dad, Mr. Knowzital himself. Not original, but like number 2. I won't tell him that. I said that. But Mr. Knowzital number 2 is coming for a visit. And he's going to hang out at the house with us. And I think it's going to be an interesting experience for all of us. So I might learn a few things. He might learn a few things. The kids might learn a few things. And the wife might teach a few things. Let's put it that way. All right. So take care, everybody. And I will see you later. Bye-bye.